How's it going, everyone? Daniel Rodriguez here. It's time to review Supergirl Season 1, Episode 19, titled Myriad. Spoiler review, make sure you have seen the episode. It should take me less than 2 minutes to recap it, give you the pros, cons, and final score. And tomorrow, actually, on a Monday, man, what is going to be? April 18th is going to be the season finale of Supergirl. Pretty crazy, only 20 episodes. I thought it was going to be 22 episodes, not like CW. CW is like 23 episodes. But I really thought they said it was going to be 22 episodes, but I guess 20 is the cut for CBS for them to do that. But alright, one more episode, man. I'm kind of glad, that, it takes weight off Monday nights, basically. It's like, alright, but no Season 2 official yet. I remember a few weeks ago I told you, Season 2, it's confirmed. But apparently CBS, that was either a rumor or something, because everyone was like, it's confirmed, it's confirmed. No, it wasn't. It's like, it's not confirmed yet, so I'm kind of like, pissed off about that. Every other superhero TV show on cable is renewed except Supergirl, so we'll see what goes on now, man. Anyway, Myriad, let's get on to it, man. Everyone is basically mind-controlled. When James, even Superman is mind-controlled as well. So Supergirl ends up fighting Lucy Lane because she's controlled as well at the DEO. She has this big old fight that goes on, basically, and she stops this prisoner from getting out. Cat is not affected, though, man. Cat goes to work. She doesn't even notice until, Supergirl's there, and she's like, Cat Grant? You're not affected? And she's like, well, how would I be? And then you know how she's just like, And then she just looks around like, oh my god, they're actually working, sort of thing. So that happens, man. Maxwell arrives, which is kind of weird. Like, he heads to Cat Grant's place, but, he made those earrings, basically, so Cat Grant, it anti-blocks. It's called like an anti-blocker for Cat Grant. So Alex and Hank are at Alex's mom's house, Kara's mom. They're at her house, and basically they're seeing the stuff about, on the TV of, this invasion going on. Max has this mind blocker, that's what they're called. He made these mind blocker things. And Non arrives at the Cat Grant's area, or her tower, and he talks about his plans and, Kal-El, he just kneeled down for me. I will make you kneel as well. And then basically there's this big thing where you care for your friends, and he makes it like Wen, James, and this other random girl stand on a balcony, and basically all three of them fall, basically, how can you save all of them, Supergirl? Well, apparently they never saw Iron Man 3 when, hold each other's hands, apparently they never saw that, but anyway, they all fall, but Supergirl saves Wen and James, and this girl ends up dying. Splat goes the cracker. And basically, so I don't know why I said splat goes the cracker. That's nothing racist. It rhymes. Splat goes the cracker. Either way, Martian Manhunter is on the way to go help Kara, and Alex is like, no, I'm going too. And basically she ends up heading with him. Max has kryptonite bomb that he wants to use, and the president ends up telling him, yeah, go ahead, or gives him the okay, and the guy's like, the president said yes, and then he's like, may God have mercy on us all. And I'm like, oh my god, that needs to be a cliched thing, like, oh, superhero stuff or wartime, may God have mercy on us all, all that stuff. So Kat gives this speech to Kara. This is kind of where I drew the office sort of way. I was kind of like, and it was a little bit boring, I get it, Cat Grant's doing a powerful speech and everything, but it's like, just do the kryptonite bomb and, just whatever, I don't, you know what I mean? Like, I'm going to get some hate for this, man. I'll get into it in a little bit, but a Martian Manhunter versus Indigo basically happens, and there's this big old fight that goes on. Martian Manhunter is supposedly killed, and Alex is under mind control now because she doesn't have him blocking her mind and everything. And basically Indigo gets to Alex, and Alex is in this iron suit and everything, and at the end it's going to be Alex versus Supergirl. And Supergirl's like, no, I'm not going to fight you. And then she's like, well, then I will kill you. So she pulls out the sword that she killed Astra with, and it's going to be a fight. What did I think about this episode overall? Let me give you the pros first off, man. I will say the action in here, it was enjoyable. Definitely Martian Manhunter versus Indigo was a pretty cool fight to see. And then again, the effects, the practical and CGI effects looked awesome in there. Martian Manhunter, so fantastic. It's great to see him just even more involved at the end of the season. And him talking to Alex's mom and her reaction, like, you're an alien? And they sit down and basically like, oh, how do you do this? How do you do that? How does your weight mass change? And he's kind of like, like, he's just kind of like, oh, like, damn it, I gotta get into this conversation with this person. I should have not came in. Just all this conversation going on, man. So it was cool to see that. Those are the pros, basically. Also, I did kind of like Maxwell. I did kind of like him in there. But it's kind of like, wow, the one place that he goes is Cat Grant because, you know, how did he, Max, how did you know I'd wear those earrings? I didn't, you know, but, we'll hopefully, some stuff happens next week, man. The only stuff I didn't like about this episode, I didn't like the ending because it's like, Alex, I'm not gonna fight you. Just knock her down. Just take this, like, all you have to do is this. Boom! Did you see the way Superman took out that guy in the beginning of Batman v Superman where Lois is like there and then Superman's like, boom! Just do that, just boom, take Alex down, throw the sword away, punch her, she's knocked out, boom, simple as that. I don't see what's the problem with, like, why do you have to make it such a big, oh my god, just take her down, tie her up, do something, frickin' break that metal, she's down for the count, you know what I mean? Like, just the ending of it is like, oh my god, so what? Just fight her. It's not that hard. I mean, you've faced bigger challenges, Kara. You know, like, the whole mind control thing is hard. But it's just your sister. Hit her, throw her on the ground, you're done. It's not like, take out the, just, I know she's in a, but her head's not like an armor, so take her down. The whole Superman being mind controlled, they didn't even have to include Superman in here. Well, I'm on my way. Like, and then he's like, because Clark had a human mind or whatever, as in, like, he had a longer time to, like, Kara's been on this earth more than probably 10 years. Wouldn't she have a human mind as well, like, developed just like Superman? Superman hasn't been on the earth for 70 years, so I'm assuming that they both would be affected if Kara would be affected. Like, it's just like, really? You didn't even have to show Superman whatsoever, dude. You really didn't, but they did either way. And this is the thing where people probably will get angry for me or something like that, but you... this is a con. Always have to be a hero. Just... For one thing, I don't know why she didn't kill Non when that happened. Like, she just didn't grab him and kill... You had multiple chances to do this. What is up with this no-killing code? Just go and do it, finish it off, your life goes on. So, I'm kind of like... Because... I think it's a good episode, but it wasn't like a great episode. It was boring at times. I was sick when I watched it, by the way, so that's why it kind of affected me as well. I just really didn't care for it as much. In the season finale, I hope it's even better than this one, man. I really do. I mean, I think this season so far is good. It's not a great season, but I do think it has been a good season so far. But anyway, I'm going to end up giving this episode, man, called Myriad, a solid B. I think it is a really good episode, man. But it's not nothing of great or anything, you know, it's just a B. Watchable, yes. It's interesting to see where they're going, but like the whole, like the opening, the first 5 minutes will basically be her fighting, and then she'll be like, Alex, you gotta snap out of it. That's basically all she's gonna be doing. I mean, it's like, alright, it's predictable, you know what I mean? So we'll see what goes on. And I don't mean to hate, but The Flash is more interesting than like this episode of what the season's going on right now. Arrow's even more interesting of what they're going to be doing right now. Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D's more interesting. Legends of Tomorrow's more than this whole mind control Non thing. Because they really have been dragging out Non. It's like, you could have killed him 10 episodes ago. It's like, you know what I mean? Like, it's, you had the chance multiple times. So, you kind of get my drift, guys. Anyway, solid B, man. Make sure if you want to support the channel or you enjoyed my review, hit that subscribe button. Really would appreciate it. I'll be seeing you tomorrow for the season finale. Make sure to like, comment, and share, man. I really would appreciate that. Until next time, have a great day. Have a great week, man. And I'll be seeing you later.